Okay, back into the ad manager. And this is a really good example of a A/B tested advertising campaign that we're running right now. So if I click on the campaign level, we can see here that it's already side by side the two different audiences. I can see which one is working better in terms of conversions. Now what I can also add here are different columns. So I may want to add in things like clicks. So I'm just going to put link clicks for now and click apply. I'll just add it in at the end here. So I could export this report as it is, but I can also see, so this audience is converting slightly better, so I've had 4 conversions versus 3 here. It's costing me slightly less per conversion for this audience than it is here. And let's see why that is. Yep, I've had much more clicks on that second audience, but not as many conversions. That one, 20 clicks and 4 conversions. So I'm already being able to identify what audience might be most interested in this topic. Now this has only been running for a day or so, so it's very new. There's not a lot of ad spend here. It's, I'm only spending £100 over a few days, but it's a good test case scenario. So now what I can do is I can click on this ad set and get that breakdown of the different advertisements to see what's working. And I noticed something interesting when I looked at this earlier. So the video advert here has 3 more registrations than the static image. So for this audience, video is working better. And you'll notice with the link clicks, far fewer people needed to click on that link in order to register. So what that tells me is that that video has given them enough information so that when they do click, they're much more willing to just sign up, versus the image, which doesn't have as much information. So even though slightly more people have clicked, far fewer have actually registered. Now let's go back and look at the other ad set. So here, let's look at the one that's only converted 3 results. Now here, we can see that the video, although it's had 11 clicks, didn't convert anyone. Whereas the image, which again did need far more people clicking on it, is the one that's converted 3 people. So it'd be interesting to see who those users are, and I can look on my webinar registration form and see if it's people who were already familiar with the brand, and that will be quite interesting. Now there's lots of other things I can do to analyse this campaign. So at the campaign level, something I might want to do is come in and get a breakdown of who has converted by age and gender. So if I add that as an option, I can see here 1 male, 1 female, same age group, 1 male 65 plus. Look down here. Oh, in this one, it's all 3 were in the same age bracket, all female. That's quite interesting. Again, you might want to run something that's got a bit more results before you would analyse at this level, but you can break it down to analyse at this level. The other thing we can do is we can start to filter out the results based on things like placements, other saved filters, delivery mechanism, objective, so that again you can just start to see the results in isolation and analyse them in more detail for yourself. So I hope that explains why you might want to use Power Editor if you're creating a campaign that you want to be able to analyse details about your audience and how they respond to things and use at a future date. This example here, again, we're only spending £100 over a few days so that we can get enough kind of starter data to then put it behind a much bigger campaign.